So the United States State Department says, and I quote, Americans are discouraged to visit the country of Lebanon. I don't know why, but we're going to find out, because we're in Beirut. Say hi.
Get out of our country! I'll tell you why.
Let's see what all the fuss is about. A couple of relics in downtown Beirut from apparently the war in the 1980s. This was a theater, like a dome. Not anymore. What's the street called?
Autostrad.
Autostrad. Main street in Beirut. Yeah. This would have been the time you'd want to need it. That's right. There's Mary.
A city full of churches and mosques all together.
This Kris has been de-shirted. Kris has been de-shirted. This is what happens.
This is what happens when you come to a party, man.
In Lebanon.
Hey, man.
Why are you shirtless?
I don't even know these people, and there's some tradition where they just make you take your shirt off. They ripped it off me. They broke my glasses, and I just said, hold on. This is the funniest bit. Hold on, Anthony. Where's our shirts? On the grapevine. We're on the grapevine, man.
Pilgrims in a strange land.
I'm scared.
Just entering the ancient city of Heliopolis. I'm not even saying that right. Heliopolis. No. Just call it Baalbek. So here we are at Baalbek.
Where's Baalbek?
It's in Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's in an interesting part of Lebanon.
Yeah. Which they tell you not to go to, right?
Well, Americans typically you want to avoid,
yeah.
Because there's a certain terrorist organization called Hezbollah, by the way, which sell great tourist flags. And
that's
I
true.
bought one.
True story, Brent.
Yeah.
Good work, yeah.
So, and their flag has
there we go.
machine gun on it.
And we just had some machine guns in the background.
And as soon as you started filming, the gunfire stopped.
I know, but honestly, if you do come to Lebanon, it is totally safe to come here. Even though we said Brent was a Canadian, not American.
And if you start a terrorist organization, make sure you make souvenirs.
Oh, because we buy them.
Temples for the 12 gods. 4 semicircular for the goddesses. There were 4 goddesses females. Semicircular.
In the Temple of Bacchus, the god of...
This is Mark Antony. And just here is J-Lo.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I'm nearly there, man.
Now, Kris.
Yeah.
You're standing on the ground.
If there is one fanatical group you need to see this summer, it's Hezbollah.
Kris, don't even think about it, dude. Kris really wants to be ornery right now, but I have a feeling this is not a good place.
Hi guys, can I take your order,
Yeah,
please?
I'd like an AK-47.
Okay, sure, hold on. Here we go.
It's my worst nightmare. I've been thrown in the back of a room. Hezbollah's outside. And I don't know how to flush the toilet. Ugh. It's not working. I don't know. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
شيئا المحبة تتأنى وترفض المحبة لا تحسد ولا تتباهى ولا تنتفخ ولا تأتي بضاحة ولا تلتمس ما هو لها ولا
in Beirut, the airport, and looking for Cosmo Middle East. There's Cosmo US, there's Cosmo France, here's Cosmo UK, and then what do we have under here? Uh-oh. Cosmo Middle East. And if we turn to page 76, look at that. In the pages of Cosmopolitan Middle East in Beirut.
Well, if you go to Africa AC and you go to page...
Oh, there you are.
There I am, right there.
Look at that. Looks just like you.
So there you go.
I didn't know you spoke French.
Je suis.
Beirut. Kris has found a new way to be lazy. Alright, so an airplane meal on Gulf Air. I've got my main, I've got my salad, looks like a dessert there, a muffin, a glass of something or other, and